doing blessed and highly favored, and definitely hope the same for you. Your first time stopping by my channel, much love to you and welcome into my returning sub, my growing extended family. Thanks so much for the love and support. I hope that you're all doing good. If you've been watching the videos and have not already, please like and subscribe. Hit that notification bell so you know when I'm about to upload my next video. And if you're comfortable enough, drop me a line or two. I would love a chance to get to know you as much as you're getting to know me, even if it's about the positive feedback of the content of my video, or you're just up telling me about your empathic gift, how it impacts your life, and heading you towards a positive direction. And if you feel like the videos are uplifting to you, gives you good information or good vibes that you would love to share with a loved one, family, or a friend, or even a fellow empath going through trying times and need confirmation or validation towards life path or even soul purposes, please go ahead and share. And while you're at it, give me a thumbs up, like, and also share on your social media favorites wherever you see fit. Thank you once again for the love and support. It's greatly appreciated, and I hope that you're able to resonate with the content of my video. And the music I'm listening to in the background is called Beautiful Japanese Music, Koto Music, uh, Shakachi Music as well. I hope I pronounced that straight. I don't know why I love listening to the instruments that they have in like the Japanese meditation music. It always make me feel like I got a Komodo on and I'm walking through beautiful botanical gardens. Makes me feel so peaceful. But that, anyways, being said, the video I'm doing today is Twin Flame 101. Heyoka is deciding to never let fear control the outcome of your future. It is so true. You know, when you're experiencing this stuff in life, yes, of course, it's going to be very, very scary because you're not used to it. Even though there's things that are, feeling somewhat familiar, but yet kind of strange at the same time. But there's also people that are like adrenaline junkies, so they love living their life on the edge and stuff like that, which I can truly relate to. It's just like when I look at the things that I go through and just being able to know that people resonate with the things that I talk about, or they're confirming the visions that I have, that there's no way I can possibly know what's going on in your life unless you possibly tell me. Which I feel like all those things are a blessing in different ways, but it allows you to be able to know, universe, your spirit guides, as well as your past loved ones. They always let you know, hey, if you stay on this path, you're allowing yourself to heal from whatever holds you back, allowing your energy and your focus to be on something that is promising as well as positive for you. um Better things are going for your future. A lot of things we have to experiment on or experience to know, okay, this is not the situation I want to keep myself in, or yes, this is a situation I would love to keep in. Just furthermore, doing teachings and research on anything that has transpired in my life. My life has changed like so drastically. It's allowing me, when I allowed myself to not fight the transition, because at times we can do that because you fear of what's around that corner. And I always tell people, it's a natural, you know uh thing that we do. If you don't know exactly what's coming around that corner, or you're just like trying to see, before you get your blessings, how is it going to transpire, how is it going to drop, and they just tell you, don't worry about those kind of things. Just allow the things to go to a flow. Just know that these things are already yours. It's already been written. Whatever you're trying to get to and you're trying to make out of your life, that is going to be giving you blessings in so many different levels. It's already written for you to have. You just have to go through different stages of your life, heal from different things that has held you back, allow yourself to not be held back by different things, because a lot of times we want to hold on to stuff, and you can't hold on to things if it's no longer positively serving you. You're allowing yourself to see that every situation, or even different contact with other people, are life lessons that you can hold dear to your heart. There's so many different things I've experienced in life. These last 3.5 to close to 4 years has really been stressful, but it's also brought a lot of blessings to me. And it's like, I'm in for it. Yes, it's exciting. I get those vibes like, oh my God, is this something I really am doing? I get those so surreal vibes, you know what I'm saying? Because it allows me to know what blessings that I'm opening myself up to, the things that I'm going to experience, the things that are coming ahead. I get little different snippets of those things. And I'm grateful for all that. When you're really going through hell or high water, that lets you know the magnitude of the blessings that are yet to come, because at times I'm like, oh, this mess gets on my damn nerves. I'm so tired of it. Different things that's, transpiring in my life, but it allows me to see the strength that I carry, when I allow myself to, place fear aside and uncertainty and doubts. I really am happy with what I see. It's not an easy transition. It's not supposed to be, but I'm grateful for everything I'm, learning on the side. Yes, I get aggravated sometimes. Yes, I get pissed off at sometimes. But I know this is for the greater good for me. I'm not used to this. I'm used to that person that was always like wanting my stuff like yesterday, last year, yesteryear, but then it's allowing me to have patience, allowing myself to experience these things and have fun with it, even though it can be painful at sometimes, wishing that there was people that has passed on that has been held very dear in my life that can physically go through this transition with me. Like, I would love to have the people that I truly love, like, right by my side to do that. Even though I know they're spiritually by my side, I wish they could be there for that. But it's just a blessing that God actually gave me the gift to be able to talk to my family and friends that has passed on, that are with me during this transition, because I knew it was not something easily I could go through. But it's just a blessing to me that I had everything, and as well as a lot of people on my side to get that support, being able to see the truth and a lot of hurtful things. I appreciate that as well. Those are your teachers and stuff like that, when you can allow yourself to see the things that transformed your life, or has been placed in your life and made a negative outcome to you. You can appreciate those things, because it's like, when if these things so happen to occur again, you already know what to look for. You already know what it feels like. Just like if you're meeting people all the time, to especially spiritually connect with them. There's a lot of empaths that I've connected with along this transition, that, I mean, I'm still in contact with and appreciate that. We have our laughs, our cries, our ups, our downs. You share your, experiences and the things that you're going through with me, and I do the same with them. Or it's just, the fact is, I get a message that needs to go to that person to be able to add towards the gifts that are, they're already open, and ones that are about to take, a big transition into their life, that, I can be able to say, hey, these things are coming your way, so they need you to do this, to be able to apply to go to that, so the other things can, transpire in your life the way it's supposed to. So, it's like me being a gatekeeper, as well as the, empath counselor or empath social worker. I love to be able to talk to people on one-on-one, knowing I can apply some kind of blessings to their life. Things that we go through is not easy. It really makes you, look at the dark side that you're going through, that has to transfer, because it's like, you have to be able to accept the things that are not pretty. You have to be able to acknowledge and appreciate the traumatic things that has took place in your life. Allow yourself to know these situations that I've been placed in, these things that has happened to me that traumatized me in the worst kind of way, made me view people as well as life in a different way, is the thing that's going to really uplift me, and that's going to be my milestone to get where I need to be. And it's like, you have to be able to look at everything in that way. you know um when different people tend to come up, that really left some, a bad taste in your mouth about different things that went on in your life. It's just like, when I think about my mom's ex-husband and stuff like that, and as well as his wife and, her children, I really look at them as the masters of allowing me to, you know, um, really appreciate the things that they have done to me, because they really strengthened me in ways that I didn't even know I needed at that time, that I can truly appreciate. You know, they didn't do any really, you know, a lot of good things in my life, but they have done some kind of things. But you never know, when it comes to people like that, there's always a, hidden motive on the reason why they did it. But it's just like, when I see how my life is now, it made me blessed to be able to go through this, because I'm getting to meet y'all. I'm able to help you, through the, experiences that took place in my life. Being able to see the world in a different view, because it's just like, I did not know all these things were going on in life, and I'm just like, oh, are you serious? You know, but it showed me a lot in my life, that where I know I'm going to not let, the fear and the uncertainty and the doubt stop me from allowing my future to be bigger and better, knowing this is I'm making a life for me and my children, the legacy that I might, well, not might, but leave behind, that, I work hard for what I do. I appreciate everything that I do. This is like a lifestyle to me. It doesn't feel like something that's being forced. Only time I force anything is when I have to sit my butt down, or it's just the point where Universal, they'll be sending me so many signs like, okay, Roslynn, you need to, recharge right now. Next thing you know, I'll be having these massive headaches, or they'll mess around with my throat chakra where I can't talk, or I'll come out with a bad illness where you don't say yes, that universe. I mean, when universe tells you to say no and you don't do what they say, they were like, oh, okay, well, I'm gonna make you sit down. How about that? If I take your voice away, how you gonna make videos? I'm like, oh, dang, okay. I understand, and really go through these things to really appreciate it on so many different levels. And, I had to allow myself to step aside and not allow me to, stop the process that's taking place in my life that I truly need to get. Not every day is positive for me, like I've told y'all before. Every day is not like a walk in the park and smelling the flowers. Those are days that, where it seems like the hell's coming down, and I keep getting hit with those little golf ball ices, all up in the forehead. It feels like that at times. But I have to understand these are the things that are going to make me stronger. These are the things that is going to give me knowledge of things I didn't even know that I need to, fulfill in my life, or things that I need to learn along the way that can truly benefit on different levels. Being able to appreciate, I always, when I get ready to do my, my meditations, I always thank the universe and God, for allowing me to really be challenged by a lot of things that comes, towards my path, and things that I have to really heal from. And there's times I feel like things are not fair in my life, and I shouldn't have had to go through these type of conditions for me to get where I got to get where I had to go. But then in another hand, I can also understand why they had to be the way they, that it needed to be. It makes a person stronger. It makes you wise, it allows you to be able to, have that tough skin for different things in the world. I used to hate corrective criticism. Now I'm very open to it. Like I said before, I can understand that and I appreciate it. But then I also can be able to tell the difference between, corrective criticism and somebody who's trying to send me some passive aggressive type ish, and I ain't got time for it. So it allows me to stand my ground with that, and be grateful for the other things as well. Not allowing, somebody else's negativity or insecurities, um, put me in a bad light or in a bad place. Just allow myself to, okay, you see what they did, all right, you acknowledge that, okay, and keep it moving. Don't allow, certain things like that be irrelevant in your life. you know uh Try to get, have forgiveness for everything that has tried to hurt you. Hurt people when it comes to situations like that. Allow yourself to not become bitter from the things that people have placed on you. I've had that. I used to be, very brutal. Didn't give a damn about who feelings I hurt. Long as I told you the truth. I didn't care how you felt about the truth. I just put it out there. But now I'm being more discerning. More mindful of how I place my words, because there's a lot of times you can, voice and act out in anger, and it's just like those things are temporary, but the things that come out your mouth is permanent. It sticks there. So I try to be mindful of those things. I can be honest without being hurtful, but it's all about, I'm not responsible. I'm only responsible about what I say, not about how you take it. Now if you get all upset because I'm telling you that truth, that's not on me, that's you. And I always tell people, hey, I'm real when it comes to the things that I deal with. I'm real with the things I talk about, on the things that I say. I never want to lie about anything. If I feel like I got to lie about something, or I got to be half truthful, I'm just not going to talk about it. I never want to have to go back and try to remember what I said. You should be able to know what you said, but there's certain people that want to lie about certain things, and then when it's being presented, you're like, wait a minute, I didn't say that. Yes, you did. It's like when I look at the that's kind of creepy. Somebody got a picture of my dad and it just came up on the text message and threw me off. But there's a lot of people, especially if you watch them reality shows, and I'm like, oh no, I didn't say that. No, I didn't say that. And then next thing you know, they can go back and rewind exactly when you said that. And that's why I have to respect the game. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, people are like, Roslynn, I respect you because you're real about things. That's the only way to be. You never need to be somewhere where you have to embellish on what you're talking about, um, trying to make things worse than what they already are, or trying to make it, over the top when it's really not like that. Just keep it real with yourself. I got to be honest with myself and honest with the energy that I carry. It's not, it's not fun all the time. I'm not gonna lie about that. There's days that, these situations, these transitions that I'm going through really takes a toll on my mind, body, and energy. And those are the times I need to, take time for myself. Because like I say, if you've been with me for a while, I'll tell you, look, I'm going through some really heavy stuff right now, so I need to take off and be gone for a minute. Or, I'm telling you, look, I got to do self-care and stuff like that, because I'm dealing with a lot on my own personal issues, but I'm trying to make sure I'm there for my extended family as well. But I have to make sure I take care of myself first, and be able to shut it down when I need to, but it is just like as our future, they don't want us to ever waste any time on being good to yourself, being good towards others. If people don't respect that, to part ways. Allow that. Life is too short. If people want to be, ugly like that, let them be that. But you don't have to reflect that. You don't. I mean, well, you don't. Well, we end up reflecting, but I mean, you don't have to be like them. Life is too short. There's a lot of people that didn't make it. There's a lot of things that's going on in life. They try to, some people try to say, oh, there's no God. But you can't sit up here and say there's no God, because I've seen, even though I'm not a religious person, I've seen blessings that has came into my life, seen others as well, but also I've seen a lot of hellish stuff goes on around in the world that has to remain balanced. You try to understand why the things take part the way they do, but it does at times. But it's like going through your spiritual awakening will allow you to see truth in its truest form. Sometimes that mess can be pretty to you, and sometimes it can be very scary. But it's all about what you're willing to, what are you, is everything important to you the way it's supposed to be? So if it is, there's going to be some days that you're going to have that heartache and pain. And then there's days you're going to have happiness and joy. It's been like that. I can appreciate all the stuff that I go through, because when I go through those intense changes, that that is placing me for a better future, is make me very highly emotional, to where I'm like crying like somebody just died, really died. But I was telling the universe how happy I am about these things taking place in my life, because you allowed me to know myself on a deeper level, appreciate everything that is transpiring in my life, that I can benefit on, on so many different things. I see where I want to place my future. I see the things that I want to do that not just helps me out, but helps people as individuals, and being able to know that my platform is going to go to that. I always speak everything into existence, but I also keep it to myself. You have to do that at times, because sometimes the energy that's carried by others can block you from that. Or there's people that intentionally try to block you from it. But that's why I just try to just think about things for the now. I know what things I want for the future, but I try to concentrate on now so it can take effect for what I want in the future. So it's just, allowing yourself not to let fear take, be a fear-based person. Because when you allow yourself to, I know a lot of people are going through this and they tell me, Rosalind, I fear this and I fear that. I mean, it's understandable. That's a strength for you to understand where your weak points are, but you don't want to place the energy behind the words that you're speaking. And sometimes it's kind of hard to not do that if you're speaking out. But, it's always good for you, like if you're talking to the universe saying, yes, this is the things that, I'm like asking for your archangels. It's like, look, I'm scared about this, so I need you to help me with this. When you allow that, when you place it in a sentence like that, that is helping you, because you're acknowledging the things that you need to heal from. You're acknowledging the things that you're scared to place your energy in. It's okay for that, because these are new things, somewhat new, but yet familiar, for you to go through. When you allow yourself to speak, upon yourself, like you're using an I am affirmation. When you say, I am scared, but I am going to overcome this, that's placing, and you do it every day, every day, every day. Oh, okay, I am uncertain about this road, but I am going to seek knowledge. to get along my way. When you're allowing yourself to do that, don't just say I'm scared of this, because that is, you're putting too much energy in the wrong things. When we're scared of stuff, who isn't scared of it? But it's just allowing yourself to know, yes, I'm scared of this, but I need to heal from this. Or yes, I'm scared about what's going around the corner, but give me that faith to be patient and be guided towards the right ways to enlighten my life. When you're allowing yourself to do that, you're not placing any kind of, you know, halty type, like energy on it, because it's just like when you do that, it's like universe doesn't see negative or positive. They just feel the energy that you're placing upon yourself when you speak things out like that. So you have to be very careful about the things you say when it comes pertaining to your future. You want a bright future. You want a future that can give you a different lifestyle that you truly are, working hard to get to. And I always tell people, try to, if you're understanding your gift and seeing where it takes you, if you can find something, not, I don't want to use career or job, because it's like, you're forcing yourself to do that, because, you can be spiritually connected to a certain thing and you're doing something else because it has good pay and it has good, what do they call it? A package, 401k, vacation time and stuff like that, but you hate that damn job. But if you can find something, like you say, you love nature and want to sell different like magical books or empath books, then you want to try to save money to open you up like a little shop where you have like little spiritual knickknacks that you can sell, the books, the crystals and candles and stuff like that. What you're trying to do. So you're trying to earn that life to do that, because they always say, try to see if where your gifts lie at. Try to go through something that connects hand in hand with that, because I know a lot of people are like, Roslynn, I lost my job, I'm just trying to find my way. It is just like, when those are your main concerns, you talk to the universe and say, I'm just trying to find my place in this life. I'm trying to find out, these are the things that I like, so I'm asking for guidance to get me towards that. Because it's like what I'm doing now. I love being able to speak my truth. I love being able to get the visions I have and place them in videos of experiences that I carry, and reap off of that, knowing that I'm making that good outcome on people that are resonating with my videos. They can totally relate to the things that I talk about because they are going through it as well. Being able to know I can get what is it, confirmation? That's an affirmation. Confirmation of the visions that I have and is taking part in your life, which is, it seems surreal to me and beautiful at the same time. It's not like I don't have confidence in it, but it's like when I had the visions about the autistic children, or special needs and stuff like that, and having the visions of these, and I'm just like, I don't have children that is connected to that. I got empath children, but not the ones that has the extra blessings, because some, like I said before, some people, when they look at children that has Down syndrome, or different stages of autism, I always look at those children, even though there are some people that don't understand their actions. I'm glad that God and universe gave me the visions of trying to show it to me so I can break it down into videos. They get a lot of downloads. They get downloads from different directions where it's hard for them to be vocal at it, because they've received so much on so many different things all at one time. And when they try to express that mess, it comes out and they get very agitated, because they really want you to understand what they're trying to say, but it's hard for them to be vocal about it if there's a lot of things that's going on. So it is just like, when I can see the angels and universe transpiring something with those children, they're like God is speaking his secrets to them. And then when they're holding that secret, and it's like, okay, now you can release that, and the releasing is making them more calm, everything's flowing like it's supposed to be, but it's on a higher level. It's on a higher pitch for them than it is for, other people. So it's just a blessing to me in so many different ways, that I know I can bring that type of confirmation towards somebody's life, for them to understand that. Because it's just like, especially when you have children like that, or just having life that is going totally different than what you're used to, being able to know you can come to somebody that can express these things, oh, good, I'm not going crazy, or, oh, you don't got to worry about my child, or whatever. They're bringing all these blessings towards my children, because like I said, with the children, they're doing that. It's like their silent alarm is going to go off before it goes on ours. They're like that fail safe that you have that's going to tell you about things before it actually is already taking place. But it's like they get a higher advance of the visions that needs to be spoken about. So I hope that you were able to resonate with the content of this video. Uh, I'm gonna go ahead and try to push out 2 more videos. My head is like kind of, it's all up there because I'm getting so many different downloads. So I'm gonna go ahead and try to push out these 2 videos. But if this one ends up being my last one, you understand why. But I'm gonna try my best to go ahead and push these out. But if not, I'll just have to holler at you another day. But I want to give a post notification shout out um to Sharif, I think Sharif Prince, aka Anthony. Much love to you. Welcome to the fam. And Shelly Nelson. Love to you. Welcome to the Soul fam as well. If if you got questions or concerns that you really want to talk to me about, but you're not comfortable with doing it here, I truly understand. You can always find me on Facebook Messenger under my name, and just send me a short message saying, hey, I'm from YouTube family and I got these things going on. I wondering if you can help me. And I'll try my best to be able to assist somebody and take you to the right direction that you need to be, or at least give you the things they'll take along your path to get you where you need to be. So, drop me a line, let me know you resonate so I can go ahead and give you a post notification shout out. Give me a thumbs up, share, tell somebody about the channel, subscribe, hit that notification bell so you know when I'm about to hit me another video. Know that you are truly blessed, highly favored, and forever loved. And knowing there's always somebody out there praying for your better days. And I pray for y'all every day, everything that you're trying to bring towards the surface of your life. I hope you get more than what you asked for and come sooner than you expected. Make sure you give out love, life, love, light, and positivity, as well as prosperity vibes, words, and frequencies. You never know. All those things can really take somebody a long way. And I hope you have a blessed, safe weekend. Be responsible at everything you do. And I'll see you on my next video. Much love. Peace. Be well.